Hey there, welcome to my brand new channel. My name is Joey. I am the Intuitive Wizard. I'm not sure what this channel is, what it's going to be, but I feel led to start this channel. I feel a strong intuitive lead to start this channel to talk about my awakening, among other things. But for tonight, and I can't get this off my mind, I keep feeling like I need to do this. I'm going to tell the story of when I, as a little kid in the 80s in Queens, New York City, woke up and saw the Hatman standing in front of me. Buckle up. All right, I hate backstory, but just a second of backstory. I grew up in Queens, New York City, in a little neighborhood named Maspeth. Maspeth is actually looks exactly the same now than it did in the 80s. But anyway, my family had a house in Maspeth on 59th Road. There was a bedroom all the way in the back of the basement. It was a finished basement. Everybody was afraid of that basement. Everybody was afraid of that bedroom. One night, I'm playing, because the basement was kind of like a dorm for my brothers and myself. I have 5 older brothers. I remember vividly playing and Cheers was on in the background. Next thing I know, I am between the side of a couch that kind of went up against the back bedroom, like went up against the doorway a little bit. But I fell asleep kind of like on my side, all crooked and everything. I was probably 7-ish, 7 or 8. And for some reason, my brothers left me there. The whole time we stared at each other, and by the way, the other night when I really dug deep and thought about this memory, another memory came back to me. It was a time of meditation. It was almost like I went back to that time. I think we were in Catholic school at that point, but I'm not sure. So I knew Jesus, I knew the devil, I knew the basics of Christianity and Catholicism. But anyway, this time meditation the other day, when I was thinking about this story, it was like I went back in time and remembered. I remembered when I was laying there, my thoughts were saying, Jesus, where are you? The devil's in front of me. Why are you not here protecting me? I'm scared. I'm terrified. And yes, I was a kid that would use the word terrified because I was always like a little Einstein, like a smart kid, like an old soul, as they used to call me, which makes sense now because I believe my life path is a 2911 and I am an old soul. But anyway, the whole time he stared at me, I was terrified. He didn't move. I didn't move. And then finally at 5 in the morning, my father got up to go to work. There was one bathroom in the house, in the basement, on the opposite end of the basement. So when he went to the bathroom, the light, of course, shone from the bathroom clear across the basement. I even remembered it took me a while to muster up that coverage. The weird thing is about that, the thing about remembering that is that it's so weird. It's a strange thing to go back in time to something that I guess is done with, but is still happening right now. But to feel what I felt back then, I guess it's just a memory maybe. But I remember vividly laying there for a little bit and thinking, Daddy's up, Daddy's up, Daddy's awake. He's in the bathroom. Go to Daddy, go to Daddy. Finally I mustered up the courage to get up and run away. Now, here's where the story gets interesting. Fast forward to 1995. My brother John becomes a born-again Christian. John is 14 months older than me. I become a born-again Christian. And the neighbor across the street knew that another neighbor a few blocks away was a Christian. So she introduced my brother to this guy named Jeff. R.I.P. Jeff, I think he passed away. Anyway, Jeff gives my brother a stack of books. Summer in 95, great summer. I think that was the summer that Billy Madison came out and those kind of movies, Happy Gilmore and whatnot. Summer 95, great summer. I was 15, going on 16. Amazing summer. But I'm flipping through these books in our yard. This is in a different house, by the way. This was a house in a different neighborhood in Queens. This was in Middle Village. And nobody felt haunted in that house. Although I just remembered I did see ghosts in that house. That's another video. Side note. Anyway, so backtrack a little bit. Getting a little bit ahead of myself. I'm sorry. I hate when people do this in videos. If this annoyed you, let me know and I will work on being better at it. I'm flipping through a stack of books and I come upon a book titled If I Were Satan. And you know what? I was going to put an image of that in this video, but I think it would be more interesting if anybody that watches the video, if you go to Google and you type in If I Were Satan book. So I'm flipping through the stack of books and then I see that. And when I say I see that, you could have knocked me over with a feather. I started screaming at my brother. I was like, that's what I saw. That's the devil. That's the devil. I saw that in the basement. I saw that in 59th Road. My apologies if by chance somehow the people living in that house right now ever see this video. You need to bless that house. There's some there was some bad energy in that house. Anyway, that's what I saw in the basement that day, to a T. From the hands in the pocket, the red eyes, the black shadow face, the trench coat, the Dick Tracy hat. Now it gets even more interesting. Fast forward now to 2024, like 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, one of my nieces, my niece Katrina, sends me a picture. The picture is of a meme, and the meme is of a t-shirt. The t-shirt says something about taking Benadryl and seeing the Hatman. And she goes, Uncle Joey, is this what you saw in the basement that night? My whole family knows the story. Katrina was born and she lived in that house for like a year or two, but she lived upstairs. She was never really living in that basement at all, ever down there. But she remembers that story too. So I see that meme and that made my heart stop. I was like, oh shit, I haven't thought about that in a long time. Now here's the funny thing. I remember at different times, like there was a time that bedroom was my bedroom, where that spirit was or whatever. There were times I vividly remember playing in that basement by myself in the daytime, when it was dark out, just different times. And I remember getting creeped out here and there, but I don't know, maybe there was always people around, like there was usually always somebody around, but I remember being afraid to go to the bathroom by myself down there in the basement. But then at the same time, like there was a time that bedroom was my bedroom. Maybe I forgot it somehow, but remembered it. Now so anyway, yeah, sorry for the video if it's a little bit long. I hope it was at least mildly entertaining. Now, like I said before, if this video resonates, if you like it, if you like my personality, if you like the way I tell stories, give me a like. You don't have to. If I annoyed the shit out of you, tell me, because I'll be honest with you guys, I've definitely left a lot of shitty comments for people on social media. I definitely fell into that trap of being a negative Nancy and a little bitchy on social media. So if you got something to say, I guess the law of karma says I have to just fucking take it. But yeah, that's the Hatman story. Oh, next story. Let me tell you about the time on my 19th birthday, I accidentally walked into, and I'm not even kidding you, walked dead center, right in the middle of a full-on, like almost like the set of a movie. It was so on the nose, a satanic mass. All right, that's it. That's all I have for you tonight. My name is Joey. I am the Intuitive Scorpio. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. And if you like the channel, of course, subscribe. All right, hey there, everybody. This is a little outro to clarify. Sorry about the mix-up with the name of my channel. Oh, there goes my little baby. His name is Theodore Russell Buttercup. I call him Teddy Bear. Look at the way he's looking at me. Wait, what's he looking at? Anyway, all right, in the outro, I just want to clarify. I'm new to YouTube. That's why you see the video app I used to edit the video in the top corner, whatever side it'll be on. I originally started the channel and called myself the Intuitive Scorpio, but then I changed it to the Intuitive Wizard because I'm really learning about alchemy. So my apologies, I keep mixing the two of them up. But anyway, there's Teddy. Enjoy him. He's cute.